Introduction to coffee making. Coffee, a globally beloved beverage, boasts a rich history spanning centuries and continents. Originating in Ethiopia, its stimulating properties were first discovered by goat herders, leading to its spread across the Arabian Peninsula and eventually to Europe and the Americas. Today, coffee cultivation and consumption form a significant part of global culture and economy, influencing daily routines and social interactions worldwide. Understanding this journey provides a foundational appreciation for the craft of coffee making. This course will guide you through every step, from selecting the finest beans to mastering complex brewing techniques. You will gain practical skills and theoretical knowledge essential for any aspiring coffee professional. This diploma course offers a deep dive into the art and science behind every cup. We will cover the botanical aspects of coffee, the nuances of different processing methods, and the transformative power of roasting. You will learn about various brewing apparatuses, from traditional immersion methods to sophisticated espresso machines. Furthermore, the curriculum includes modules on milk preparation, latte art, and the operational aspects of running a coffee business. Prepare to embark on an exciting journey that will elevate your passion for coffee into a professional skill set. Coffee bean basics, species. The world of coffee is primarily dominated by two main species, Arabica and Robusta. Arabica, accounting for about 60% of global production, is renowned for its delicate aroma, complex flavor profile, and higher acidity. It thrives in high altitudes with consistent rainfall and moderate temperatures, making it more challenging to cultivate. Its beans are typically larger and more oval-shaped, containing less caffeine than Robusta. Consumers often prefer Arabica for its nuanced taste, which can range from fruity and floral to chocolatey and nutty, depending on its origin and processing. This species is the backbone of specialty coffee. Robusta, on the other hand, is a hardier plant, capable of growing in hotter climates and at lower altitudes. It is known for its strong, bold flavor, higher caffeine content, and often a rubbery or earthy undertone. Robusta beans are smaller, rounder, and easier to cultivate, making them more cost-effective for producers. While often used in espresso blends for its crema-producing qualities and robust body, it is less common in single-origin specialty coffees. Its resilience makes it a vital crop for many coffee-producing regions, contributing significantly to the global coffee market. Growing regions and flavor impact. The geographical region where coffee is grown profoundly influences its flavor profile, a concept known as terroir. Factors such as altitude, climate, soil composition, and rainfall patterns all contribute to the unique characteristics of the beans. For instance, high-altitude regions often produce denser beans with more complex acidity and aromatic notes. Volcanic soils, rich in minerals, can impart distinct earthy or chocolatey undertones. The interplay of these environmental elements creates a diverse spectrum of flavors, making coffee a fascinating subject for sensory exploration. Understanding these regional differences is key to appreciating the complexity of coffee. Major coffee-growing regions include Latin America. Example, Colombia, Brazil. Africa. Example, Ethiopia, Kenya. And Asia. Example, Vietnam, Indonesia. Latin American coffees are often characterized by their balanced body, bright acidity, and notes of chocolate, nuts, or fruit. African coffees are celebrated for their vibrant acidity, floral aromas, and berry-like flavors. Asian coffees frequently exhibit earthy, spicy, or full-bodied characteristics, often with lower acidity. Each region offers a distinct sensory experience, reflecting its unique environmental conditions and cultivation practices. Exploring these regional variations is a journey of taste discovery. From bean to roast. Coffee harvesting is a critical step that significantly impacts the final quality of the bean. The primary methods are strip picking and selective picking. Strip picking involves stripping all cherries from a branch at once, regardless of ripeness. This method is faster and less labor-intensive, often used for Robusta or lower-grade Arabica, but can result in a less consistent product due to the mix of ripe and unripe cherries. Selective picking, conversely, involves hand-picking only the perfectly ripe cherries. This meticulous process is more labor-intensive and costly, but yields higher quality beans, making it the preferred method for specialty Arabica coffees. The skill and dedication of the pickers are paramount. Once harvested, coffee cherries undergo processing to remove the outer layers and extract the green coffee bean. The two main processing methods are washed or wet and natural or dry. The washed method involves depulping the cherries, fermenting them to break down mucilage, and then washing them clean before drying. This method typically results in cleaner, brighter, and more acidic coffees. The natural method involves drying the whole cherry with the fruit intact, allowing the fruit's sugars to infuse the bean. This often produces coffees with heavier body, lower acidity, and more pronounced fruity or wine-like notes. A third, less common method is honey processing, which involves depulping but leaving some mucilage on the bean during drying, offering a balance between washed and natural profiles. Roasting fundamentals. The science coffee roasting is an intricate process that transforms green, raw coffee beans into the aromatic, flavorful beans we recognize. This transformation is driven by heat, which initiates a series of complex chemical reactions within the bean. The Maillard reaction, a non-enzymatic browning reaction between amino acids and reducing sugars, is responsible for creating hundreds of new flavor and aroma compounds. Caramelization, the browning of sugars, also contributes significantly to the development of sweetness and body. These reactions occur within a precise temperature range, typically between 180 degrees Celsius and 240 degrees Celsius, and are carefully controlled by the roaster. The goal is to unlock the bean's potential without burning it. During roasting, the beans undergo several distinct phases. Initially, they dry out, losing moisture and turning yellowish. As temperatures rise, the Maillard reaction and caramelization begin, causing the beans to expand and turn brown. The first crack occurs when internal pressure causes the bean to audibly crack, similar to popcorn, signaling the start of significant flavor development. Continuing to roast past the first crack leads to further development, increasing body and reducing acidity. The second crack indicates a more rapid breakdown of the bean's structure, resulting in a darker roast with more prominent bitter notes and less origin character. Mastering these stages is crucial for achieving desired flavor profiles. Roast levels: light, medium, dark coffee. Roast levels are categorized primarily into light, medium, and dark, each offering a distinct sensory experience. Light roasts are typically stopped shortly after the first crack. They retain most of the bean's original characteristics, including bright acidity, delicate aromas, and complex fruity or floral notes. The beans are light brown, dry, and have a higher caffeine content relative to darker roasts. This level is favored by specialty coffee enthusiasts who appreciate the nuanced flavors inherent to the bean's origin. Light roasts often highlight the unique terroir of the coffee. Medium roasts are developed further, usually between the first and second crack. These beans have a balanced flavor profile, with reduced acidity and increased body and sweetness. They exhibit a medium brown color and a dry surface with a more pronounced aroma. This roast level is popular for its versatility, offering a good balance between the bean's inherent flavors and the caramelized notes developed during roasting. Dark roasts are taken into or past the second crack, resulting in very dark, often oily beans. They feature a bold, smoky, or bittersweet flavor, with most of the original acidity and origin characteristics diminished. Caffeine content is slightly lower due to longer roasting. These roasts are often preferred for espresso, or those who enjoy a strong, intense coffee experience. Understanding grind, importance and types. The grind size of coffee beans is a fundamental variable that profoundly impacts the extraction process and consequently the final taste of your coffee. The surface area of the coffee particles dictates how quickly water can extract soluble compounds. A grind that is too fine will lead to over-extraction, resulting in a bitter, astringent, and often muddy cup. Conversely, a grind that is too coarse will cause under-extraction, producing a weak, sour, and watery coffee. Achieving the correct grind size for your chosen brewing method is paramount for optimal flavor development and a balanced cup. This precision ensures that the water interacts with the coffee at the ideal rate. There are two primary types of coffee grinders: blade grinders and burr grinders. Blade grinders operate by chopping coffee beans with a spinning blade, similar to a blender. This method produces an inconsistent grind with varying particle sizes, leading to uneven extraction and a less desirable flavor profile. Burr grinders, on the other hand, crush coffee beans between two abrasive surfaces, burrs. This results in a much more uniform and consistent grind, allowing for precise control over particle size. Burr grinders are essential for specialty coffee preparation, as they enable consistent extraction and unlock the full potential of the beans. They come in flat or conical burr configurations, both offering superior performance compared to blade grinders. Water quality and temperature. Water constitutes over 98% of a brewed cup of coffee, making its quality an often overlooked but crucial factor in flavor. Ideal brewing water should be clean, fresh, and free of strong odors or tastes, such as chlorine. The mineral content, specifically hardness, also plays a significant role. Water that is too soft can lead to under-extraction and a flat taste, while water that is too hard can result in over-extraction and a chalky, bitter flavor. A balanced mineral content, typically with a total dissolved solids (TDS) range of 75 to 150 parts per million, allows for optimal extraction and highlights the coffee's inherent characteristics. Filtering your water is often a simple yet effective way to improve coffee quality. Temperature is another critical variable that directly impacts the efficiency and quality of extraction. The optimal brewing temperature range for coffee is generally between 90 degrees Celsius and 96 degrees Celsius, 195 degrees Fahrenheit and 205 degrees Fahrenheit. Water that is too cool will lead to under-extraction, resulting in a sour and underdeveloped flavor profile. Conversely, water that is too hot can scorch the coffee grounds, leading to over-extraction, bitterness, and a burnt taste. Maintaining a consistent temperature throughout the brewing process is essential for achieving a balanced and flavorful cup. Using a kettle with precise temperature control can significantly elevate your coffee brewing results. This attention to detail ensures proper solubility of coffee compounds. Brewing methods: immersion, French press. Immersion brewing methods involve steeping coffee grounds in hot water for an extended period, allowing for full saturation and extraction. The French press is one of the most popular and straightforward immersion brewers, known for producing a full-bodied, rich cup of coffee. Its design consists of a carafe, a plunger with a mesh filter, and a lid. The process typically involves adding coarse ground coffee to the carafe, pouring hot water over it, stirring, allowing it to steep for 4 to 5 minutes, and then slowly pressing the plunger down to separate the grounds from the brewed coffee. The coarse grind is crucial to prevent sediment and over-extraction. This method highlights the coffee's natural oils and sediment, contributing to its characteristic mouthfeel. To achieve the best results with a French press, several tips are essential. First, use freshly roasted, coarse ground coffee. Second, ensure your water temperature is within the optimal range of 90 to 96 Celsius, 195 to 205 Fahrenheit. Third, bloom the coffee by pouring a small amount of water over the grounds and letting it sit for 30 seconds to release gases, ensuring even saturation. Fourth, stir gently after pouring all the water to ensure all grounds are submerged. Finally, press the plunger slowly and steadily to avoid disturbing the coffee bed and creating excessive fines. Proper technique minimizes bitterness and maximizes flavor. Experimentation with steep time and grind size can help tailor the brew to personal preference. Brewing methods: immersion, cold brew. Cold brew is another popular immersion method that utilizes cold or room temperature water to extract coffee over an extended period, typically 12 to 24 hours. Unlike hot brewing, which extracts more acids and oils, cold brewing results in a concentrate that is significantly lower in acidity and bitterness, offering a smoother, naturally sweeter flavor profile. This method is excellent for showcasing the inherent sweetness and chocolatey notes of certain coffees. The slow extraction process minimizes the release of compounds that contribute to bitterness, making it highly palatable for many. It is also incredibly versatile, serving as a base for various coffee beverages. A cold brew process is relatively simple but requires patience. Start with coarse ground coffee and combine it with cold, filtered water in a large container, typically at a coffee-to-water ratio of 1:5 to 1:8. Stir gently to ensure all grounds are saturated. Cover the container and let it steep in the refrigerator or at room temperature for 12 to 24 hours. After steeping, strain the concentrate through a fine mesh sieve lined with cheesecloth or a dedicated cold brew filter to remove all grounds. The resulting concentrate can be diluted with water, milk, or ice to taste. Store the concentrate in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, making it a convenient option for daily coffee enjoyment. Brewing methods: pour-over, V60, Chemex. Pour-over brewing methods are celebrated for their ability to produce a clean, bright, and aromatic cup of coffee, allowing the nuanced flavors of specialty beans to shine. These methods involve slowly pouring hot water over a bed of coffee grounds, which are typically placed in a filter within a cone-shaped dripper. The water passes through the grounds and then drips into a server below, extracting soluble compounds as it goes. This controlled extraction method requires precision and attention to detail, as variables like pour rate, water temperature, and grind size significantly impact the final taste. The V60 and Chemex are two popular and distinct pour-over devices. The Hario V60 is characterized by its conical shape, single large hole at the bottom, and spiral ridges on the interior walls. This design promotes a fast flow rate and allows for precise control over extraction through pour technique. It typically yields a clean cup with bright acidity. The Chemex, on the other hand, is an elegant, hourglass-shaped vessel with a thick paper filter. Its design encourages a slower flow rate and filters out more oils and sediments, resulting in an exceptionally clean, sediment-free cup with a delicate body. Both methods require a medium-fine grind and a gooseneck kettle for controlled pouring. Mastering the pour-over technique involves consistent water distribution, bloom time, and maintaining an even coffee bed. Espresso machine anatomy. An espresso machine is a complex piece of equipment designed to force hot, pressurized water through finely ground coffee, producing a concentrated shot of espresso. Understanding its key components is essential for operation and maintenance. The boiler heats the water to the optimal brewing temperature, typically around 90 to 96 degrees Celsius. Some machines have multiple boilers for stable temperature control for both brewing and steaming. The pump generates the high pressure, usually 9 bars, required to extract the coffee. This pressure is crucial for forcing water through the densely packed coffee bed and creating the characteristic crema. The group head is where the portafilter locks in, delivering the hot water to the coffee grounds. It also contains a dispersion screen to ensure even water distribution. Other vital components include the portafilter, a handle with a basket that holds the ground coffee, and the steam wand, which delivers pressurized steam for frothing milk. The drip tray collects excess water and spills, while the pressure gauge monitors the pump and boiler pressure. Modern espresso machines often incorporate advanced features like PID controllers for precise temperature stability, pre-infusion systems to gently wet the coffee bed before full pressure, and volumetric dosing for consistent shot volumes. Familiarity with these parts allows for effective troubleshooting and optimal machine performance, ensuring every espresso shot is of high quality. The perfect espresso shot. Crafting the perfect espresso shot is an art and a science. requiring precision in several key variables: dosing, tamping, and extraction time. Dosing refers to the exact amount of finely ground coffee used, typically 18 to 22 grams for a double shot. Consistency in dosing is crucial for reproducible results. Tamping involves compressing the coffee grounds evenly and firmly within the portafilter basket. Proper tamping removes air pockets and creates a uniform puck, ensuring that water flows through the coffee evenly and extracts flavor efficiently. Uneven tamping can lead to channeling, where water finds paths of least resistance, resulting in under-extraction. These initial steps set the stage for a quality shot. Extraction time is the duration it takes for the espresso shot to pull, ideally between 25 to 30 seconds for a double shot, yielding approximately 36 to 44 grams of liquid. During extraction, observe the crema, a reddish-brown foam that forms on top of the espresso. A good crema is thick, uniform, and persistent, indicating a well-extracted shot. The flow should start as a dark, viscous stream, gradually lightening to a tiger stripe pattern. If the shot pulls too fast, under 20 seconds, it's likely under-extracted and sour. Adjust the grind finer. If it pulls too slow, over 35 seconds, it's over-extracted and bitter. Adjust the grind coarser. Continuous adjustment and observation are key to consistent quality. Milk science and steaming. Steaming milk for coffee beverages is a delicate process that transforms cold milk into a velvety, sweet, and aerated texture known as microfoam. This transformation is rooted in milk science. Milk is primarily composed of water, fats, proteins, casein and whey, and sugars, lactose. When milk is heated and aerated with steam, the proteins denature and encapsulate air, creating tiny, stable bubbles, the microfoam. The fats contribute to the richness and mouthfeel, while the lactose caramelizes slightly with heat, enhancing sweetness. Achieving the correct temperature, typically between 55 to 65 degrees Celsius, 130 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit, is crucial. Overheating will scald the milk, destroying its sweetness and texture. Understanding these components helps master the steaming process. A technique for steaming milk involves two main phases: aeration and texturing. Aeration, or stretching, introduces air into the milk to create foam. This is done by positioning the steam wand just below the surface of the milk, creating a gentle hissing sound. This phase should last only a few seconds, depending on the desired volume of foam. After aeration, the wand is submerged deeper into the milk for the texturing or incorporation phase. Here, the steam circulates the milk, breaking down larger bubbles and integrating the foam into a smooth, glossy, paint-like consistency. The pitcher should feel hot to the touch, but not scalding. Swirl the milk gently before pouring to ensure an even texture. Proper technique results in sweet, silky microfoam perfect for latte art. Latte art fundamentals. Latte art is the artistic pattern created on the surface of milk-based espresso drinks by skillfully pouring steamed milk. It is a visual representation of a barista's mastery of milk steaming and pouring technique, adding an aesthetic dimension to the coffee experience. The foundation of good latte art lies in perfectly textured microfoam, glossy, velvety, and free of large bubbles. Without proper microfoam, creating clear, defined patterns is impossible. The ideal microfoam should be integrated seamlessly with the espresso, creating a harmonious balance of flavor and texture. Mastering the basics of milk preparation is the first step towards beautiful latte art. Basic latte art patterns, such as the heart and the rosetta, form the foundation for more complex designs. The pouring technique involves two main stages: the incorporation pour and the design pour. The incorporation pour involves pouring a steady stream of milk into the center of the espresso, allowing the milk to integrate beneath the crema and build a base. As the cup fills, the design pour begins by bringing the pitcher closer to the surface of the drink, allowing the microfoam to emerge and form a pattern. For a heart, a steady circular motion is used, then a quick cup through. For a rosetta, A rocking motion creates leaves, followed by a cut through the middle. Practice and consistency are key to developing muscle memory and achieving intricate designs. Classic espresso beverages. Beyond the foundational espresso shot, several classic beverages are built upon this concentrated coffee base. The espresso macchiato, meaning marked or stained espresso, is an espresso shot with a small dollop of foamed milk on top. This subtle addition softens the intensity of the espresso, while still allowing its full flavor to shine through. It's a drink for those who appreciate the pure taste of espresso with just a hint of creamy texture. The proportions are critical, with the milk serving as a gentle accent rather than a dominant component. It's a testament to the power of simplicity in coffee. The visual contrast between the dark espresso and the white foam is also appealing. The Americano is another popular classic, created by diluting an espresso shot with hot water. This method produces a coffee similar in strength to drip coffee, but with the distinct flavor profile of espresso. The order of preparation can vary. Some prefer adding espresso to hot water to preserve the crema, while others add hot water to espresso. The ratio of espresso to water can be adjusted to personal preference, typically 1:2 or 1:3. The Americano offers a less intense, longer-lasting espresso experience without the addition of milk. These classic drinks demonstrate the versatility of espresso as a base for various coffee creations, catering to different taste preferences. Milk-based espresso drinks. Milk-based espresso drinks are a cornerstone of modern coffee culture, offering a diverse range of textures and flavors. The latte is perhaps the most popular, characterized by a single or double shot of espresso, topped with a generous amount of steamed milk and a thin layer of microfoam. The emphasis is on the smooth, velvety texture of the milk, which integrates seamlessly with the espresso, creating a creamy and mellow drink. Lattes are often served in larger cups, allowing for elaborate latte art designs. The milk-to-espresso ratio is typically higher, making it a comforting and accessible option for many coffee drinkers. The cappuccino, in contrast, features a more distinct layering of espresso, steamed milk, and a thicker cap of frothed milk. Traditionally, it has equal parts espresso, steamed milk, and foam, creating a bolder coffee flavor than a latte, with a more pronounced milky texture on top. The flat white, originating from Australia and New Zealand, is similar to a latte, but uses less steamed milk and a thinner, more integrated layer of microfoam, often without a distinct foam cap. This results in a stronger espresso flavor and a silkier, more intense milk texture than a latte. Understanding these subtle differences in milk texture and volume is key to mastering these beloved beverages and catering to diverse customer preferences. Specialty coffee drinks. Beyond the classics, the world of coffee offers an exciting array of specialty drinks that incorporate various flavors, syrups, and toppings. The mocha, a delightful fusion of chocolate and coffee, combines espresso, steamed milk, and chocolate syrup or powder, often topped with whipped cream. Its rich, sweet profile makes it a popular choice for those who enjoy a dessert-like coffee experience. The type of chocolate used, whether dark, milk, or white, can significantly alter the drink's character. Mochas are versatile and can be customized with different flavorings or garnishes, appealing to a wide range of palates. They represent a creative extension of traditional coffee beverages. The caramel macchiato is another beloved specialty drink, featuring steamed milk, vanilla syrup, espresso, and a distinctive drizzle of caramel sauce on top. The espresso is typically poured last, marking the milk and vanilla, creating a layered effect. This drink offers a sweet, indulgent, and visually appealing experience. The affogato, a simpler yet elegant specialty, consists of a scoop of vanilla ice cream or gelato, drowned with a hot shot of espresso. The contrast between the cold, creamy ice cream and the hot, bitter espresso creates a unique and satisfying dessert coffee hybrid. These specialty drinks showcase the endless possibilities for creativity and customization within coffee making, allowing baristas to cater to diverse tastes and preferences. Coffee shop operations. Workflow. Efficient workflow is the backbone of a successful coffee shop, ensuring smooth service and high-quality beverages even during peak hours. A well-designed workflow minimizes unnecessary movement, reduces wait times, and optimizes the barista's productivity. This typically involves a logical progression from order taking to drink preparation to serving. Key considerations include the placement of equipment, such as grinders, espresso machines, and milk pitchers, to create a seamless flow. Baristas should have easy access to all necessary tools and ingredients without having to cross paths or search for items. A clear division of tasks among team members also contributes to efficiency, especially in busy environments. This systematic approach enhances both customer satisfaction and operational profitability. Effective station setup is integral to workflow efficiency. Each workstation, whether it's the espresso station, brew bar, or cash register, should be organized with all essential items within arm's reach. For the espresso station, this means having fresh coffee beans in the grinder hopper, clean portafilters, milk pitchers, and steaming cloths readily available. The drip tray should be emptied regularly, and the group head purged. For the brew bar, ensure all pour-over devices, filters, scales, and kettles are clean and accessible. Maintaining cleanliness and organization throughout the shift is not just about hygiene, but also about maintaining an efficient and stress-free working environment. A tidy station allows for faster and more accurate drink preparation. Coffee shop operations. Customer service. Exceptional customer service is as vital to a coffee shop's success as the quality of its coffee. A positive customer experience fosters loyalty, encourages repeat business, and generates positive word of mouth. This begins with a warm and genuine greeting, making customers feel welcome and valued from the moment they enter. Active listening is crucial to accurately take orders and understand any specific preferences or dietary needs. Baristas should be knowledgeable about the menu, able to offer recommendations, and answer questions about coffee origins or brewing methods. A friendly demeanor, eye contact, and a genuine smile can significantly enhance the customer's perception of the service. These interactions build rapport and create a memorable visit. Beyond the initial interaction, anticipating customer needs and resolving issues promptly and courteously are hallmarks of excellent service. This might involve offering a glass of water, quickly cleaning up a spill, or addressing a concern about an order with empathy. Handling complaints professionally, offering solutions, and apologizing sincerely can turn a negative experience into a positive one. Personalizing the experience, such as remembering a regular customer's order, further strengthens the relationship. Ultimately, the goal is to create an inviting and comfortable atmosphere where customers feel appreciated and eager to return. Great coffee combined with outstanding service creates an unbeatable combination that drives business growth. Hygiene and maintenance. Maintaining impeccable hygiene and performing regular maintenance are non-negotiable aspects of running a coffee shop, crucial for both food safety and equipment longevity. All surfaces, including counters, floors, and serving areas, must be cleaned and sanitized regularly to prevent bacterial growth and cross-contamination. Baristas must adhere to strict personal hygiene standards, including frequent hand washing and wearing clean uniforms. Utensils, cups, and servingware should be washed and sanitized according to health regulations. Neglecting hygiene can lead to serious health risks for customers and damage the reputation of the establishment. A clean environment reflects professionalism and care. Equipment maintenance is equally vital. Espresso machines require daily backflushing with a cleaning solution to remove coffee oils and residue from the group head and portafilters. Steam wands must be purged and wiped immediately after each use to prevent milk buildup, which can harbor bacteria. Grinders need regular cleaning to remove old coffee grounds and oils, which can turn rancid and impart off flavors to fresh coffee. Descaling the espresso machine periodically removes mineral buildup, ensuring optimal performance and extending its lifespan. Following manufacturer guidelines for all equipment maintenance prevents costly breakdowns and ensures consistent coffee quality. Proactive maintenance saves time and money in the long run.